Creative and fun learning. Storytelling with props. In the heart of a bustling town on a sunny Friday afternoon, Miss Clara stood before her eager students at the creative and fun learning class. Today, she beamed, holding up a shiny seashell as a makeshift microphone, we're going to tell stories with props. The children cheered, their eyes sparkling with excitement as they fidgeted with their own unique objects. First up was little Timmy with his fiery red cape billowing behind him and a stuffed dragon clutched tightly in his arms. As he stepped forward, he placed a tiny castle on the table. Once upon a time, he began, in a faraway land. The room was enchanted by his tale of brave knights and fierce dragons. Next was the graceful Sophia, wearing a sparkling pink tiara and clutching a sleek magic wand. A long time ago, she said, placing a shiny toy spaceship on the table. The stars were our neighbors. Her tale took them to galaxies far, far away where aliens played and spaceships zoomed. It was now little Max's turn. With his goggles pushed up on his freckled nose and a sailor's hat perched atop his head, he laid out a wrinkled old treasure map. Years ago, he began in a pirate-like voice on the 7 seas. And they were off to find hidden treasures, fighting off sea monsters and skeleton crews. Last but not least was the wise old Agnes, with her long, flowing gray hair pulled back in a braid and a tall witch's hat atop her head. Her broomstick leaned against the table, while she revealed a bubbling cauldron. Long, long ago, she said, stirring the cauldron gently in a dark forest. And they were enchanted by her tale of spells and magic potions. When every child had finished, the room was filled with the soft hum of appreciative sighs and contented murmurs. Each child beamed with pride at their tale, their eyes shining brightly with the joy of sharing a story. They sat together, united by their creative adventure. Miss Clara then gathered them all in a group hug. You are all amazing storytellers, she said, smiling warmly. They exchanged high fives and smiles, cherishing their shared moments of creativity. As the sun began to set, they skipped out of the schoolroom, clutching their props close to their hearts. They had created a world filled with adventure and excitement, and they couldn't wait to come back next week for more storytelling fun. The next morning, the moonlit classroom was a silent whisper of anticipation for their next adventure in creative and fun learning. Miss Clara tidied up the classroom, her thoughts filled with excitement about what the children might create next. She couldn't wait to see their eyes light up and hear their tales unfold. All right, class, Miss Clara called cheerfully as she looked at her excited students. What stories will we tell today? They asked in unison, their eyes shining with curiosity and creativity. As they gathered around Miss Clara, ready to start the day, one thing was clear. Their love for storytelling and their creative journey together would never fade. Every Friday, they'd return to that sunlit classroom, eager to tell more tales, create new worlds, and share unforgettable moments.